and I deliberately in my research, I didn't want to talk to developers, AI developers. I wanted to talk to decision makers and those who would be impacted by AI.
Okay.
And so it meant that the output that I got came from the people who will be concerned that what does this mean for my livelihood?
So we're not creating a Little Shop of Horrors. I don't know if you're familiar with that musical. Yeah. So we don't have that feed me Seymour situation.
Yeah. And one of the pieces of work that I did with participants was, as I mentioned earlier, like this whole exploration around mindset. And I used the concepts that many people have heard of before, Carol Dweck's fixed and growth mindset concepts. And I gave them the scenario of saying, oh, your job's going to be taken with AI, and got them to
there's going to be a downgrade, but hopefully there'll be an upgrade. And maybe the upgrade will be much better than the downgrade.
But Mark, the incredible thing was just the difference in people's perspectives about even what their image of the future was, and the words and feelings that were associated with that when they actually put themselves in more of a growth mindset, which is about, thinking about learning and opportunity, as opposed to fixed, which is, my family's doomed. And people were drawing like images of the future, which included death. Like it was incredible, but people were saying, well, if I lose this, I'm going to broken homes, broken families. So that got me thinking, this is affecting the very base of Maslow, based on the mindset that people have. So I want people to be more resilient into the future, to be more aware of the choices and options, which is why my view of like, does the marketer, should they be worried? I'm going, well, if you have the right mindset and attitude, you'll be able to overcome things.
If you're not willing to grow, then you need to worry. You need to worry. If you're not willing to grow, you won't be. I mean, exactly. I studied marketing 30 years ago, and I remember for decades nothing changed. I think the first one who slowly rattled the cage of marketing was Seth Godin, but primarily from a conceptual paradigm perspective. Mm-hmm. And quite honestly, I think still a lot of the things and models that I learned in marketing way back when are still relevant today. But quite honestly, they're just a marginal part of what you would need to know from an operational perspective. And there's no harm in that. I think there's a beauty that there's an evolution, that we never stop learning.